I wanted you to. I applied, yeah, but I will come first most probably, and it will be rejected. But I was hoping that you would have applied, because usually what they would have done is ask you who, if you don't come first, who do you think is the best person? I would have stated you. I was banking on you applying.
After 40 years in this organization, it is time to walk away and retool, look at doing new things, things that you couldn't do while you were here, you can now do them. I just wish the organization well. I discovered that there were a lot of goings on, and I thought it is expedient that I make my position very, very clear. I don't think I can make my position clearer than I already have. I have not been friends with anybody. I was born on the 9th of March 1963. That makes me 60 years old on the 9th of March 2023. As of September 14th, I proceed on pre-retirement leave. And I am confident that I have been given opportunities to serve in very distinguished chambers, both in Tobago and in Trinidad. Beyond 60, I have no interest in the police service. I think I have done my fair bit. My CV will show that I have had the privilege, and I can boast that I was possibly the most successful leader of the Anti-Corruption Investigation Bureau, and I'm very pleased. Now, let me clarify something. Mr. Griffith and I have had very, very differences in opinion. We have had falling outs, bitter falling outs. I am not afraid to stand up to anybody, because I was born in a place called Richmond Point, Belgarden, Tobago, and I came from a very distinguished Tobago family. And I am not afraid. I have no friends to that extent who could make me forbear myself. So Mr. Griffith asked me if I applied for the job, and I told him no. And then he sent the voice recording, which expressed some disappointment, and I was amazed at the utterances in that voice recording. It didn't concern me really. And I responded by saying, after 40 years, I really want to go on to doing new things after retirement, which is fast approaching. So I am not a candidate. I have no interest in being a candidate. I want to see what it is to practice practice law. I have mortgaged my house to go to England to law school. I have cancelled every insurance policy that I have as a policeman to complete my law degree. As a matter of fact, when I finished my law degree, I was up to my throat in debts. I have had my children educated, and I really want to see what the practice of law is, and that is my concern. Nothing else. I have nobody who is that close to me, and I am not close to anybody, and nobody can have William Nurse in their back pocket. If you know me well, Mr. Haight, from 1998 when we were at the Police Association, you would know where I stand. I am a very upright person, very forthright, and I tell you the truth, and I tell you it forcefully. So that conversation between Mr. Griffith and I was not recorded in any sinister way. He was asking if he asked me if I applied. I said no, and he expressed his disappointment. That is it. I have no interest in the police service beyond the age of 60, which will be on the 9th of March 2023. I wish the process well. I have my own views that the Police Service Act 7 of 2006 did not cure the mischief Parliament intended it to. As a matter of fact, it has created more mischief than that which Parliament intended it to cure. I think it's from the standpoint of an attorney at law, It is a worthless, is a piece of legislation that should be reviewed and possibly overhauled. It is not working well for the police service, and that's as much I would